Hi guys, Michael behind the camera with Carl from Team Shift. I've got some Sky Striker Trickstar interactions and plays you need to know for the current format, followed by some tips for when playing Sky Strikers themselves.
Hi guys, this is the 2-card Sayuja combo going first. With that, a lot of people were using this at YCS New Jersey last weekend, so if you're still unfamiliar with it, this is it. It requires Light Stage and Hornet Drones, or any way to get to either of them. So to begin with, you'll play Hornet Drones to summon a token. Once you've done that, the token will go away into a Kagari. Kagari will then allow you to add back the Hornet Drones, which you'll reuse to summon another token. After this, you'll play Light Stage, or Candina you can summon then if you've already got it. But the Light Stage will search you, said Candina. Candina will then add you the Lilybell, which you can then use to summon itself. Once you've done that, all 4 of these will go off into a Sayuja, which you can then use to unbrick any hand problems that you have. Hi guys, so this is the 3-card Going Second Firewall OTK, and what you'll need for this is Light Stage or any way to it, Hornet Drones or any way to it, and a card to discard, and you'll also need a zone provided by your opponent with either Shizuku or Kagari to that effect. So to begin with, you're going to play Hornet Drones to summon a token. The token will then go off into a Kagari. Kagari will add back the Hornet Drones, which you'll then replay. Summon another token. After you've done that, you'll play Light Stage to add Candina. Candina you can then normal summon. That will then add you Licorice. You'll then return this back to your hand to summon Licorice. After that, you'll put the token and the Licorice into a Goblin. Goblin will then discard the card that you had, which will allow you to then resummon the Candina. Candina will then add Lilybell, which you can summon, and then lastly, these will then go off into a Firewall Dragon, and then after that you can use the Lilybell to loop your way to victory.
Are you ready?
Okay, so this is the same thing again, but in this case you can do it through even having Ibli summoned to your side of the field. So firstly what you're going to do is you're going to get rid of the Ibli that your opponent's given you to summon out Mermaid. After that you will then use Hornet Drones to summon a token. Once you've done this, you'll play Light Stage to add Candina. You will then normal summon Candina, and that will allow you to add Licorice. After that, you will return this to hand to summon back Licorice. Once you've done that, you'll link these 2 away to summon a Goblin. Discard the card that you have spare, and then you can re-normal summon the Candina, this time adding the Licorice, and then finally these 3 will go into a Firewall. So here's a combo for later on in the game. Anywhere from turn 3 onwards, what you need is a set Scapegoat and a Light Stage or a Candina in hand. So obviously first you're going to do end phase Goats. After that, you draw for turn. You'll need this card for a discard later on. First of all, you're going to make a Link Spider, and then after that you make another Link Spider. You'll then put this Link Spider and a token into a Cerberus. Cerberus, you can then discard the card that you drew if you want to get rid of a card that they control, to then draw a card because it's co-linked. After that, you're going to use Light Stage, which will then search for your Candina. You'll then normal summon the Candina, which will add Licorice to hand. You'll then use Licorice to return this to hand. After that, you'll then put a token and the Licorice into a Goblin. Goblin can then discard you a card, and once again, as it's co-linked, you can draw a card. Once you've done that, you can summon Candina. Candina will then allow you to search for a Lilybell. Once you've done that, you can then also use Candina and the Link Spider to make a Phoenix to destroy another card by discarding. Once again co-linked, so you can draw again. After you've done this, these 2 can finally go off into a Firewall. What this means now is that your Firewall cannot be destroyed by card effects because it's co-linked with a Cerberus, so it can get through things like Ghost Ogre. One of the few other interactions that may have come up this format, specifically in the Sky Striker Mirror, is if you summon, for example, Kagari and attempt to activate the effect, your opponent then activates Widow Anchor and is able to steal it. What you can then do is activate your own Widow Anchor, and what that means is that by targeting your own Kagari as well, they are unable to take control of it because it's a then effect. What that means is that they need to negate the card before they are able to take control of it. As you are negating your own Kagari, they are unable to take control of it, which you can then use to link into the Shizuku later on. One other tip relating to the last point is if you need to manage to out a monster using Jamming Waves, but you only have 2 spells in your graveyard, what you can do is use Jamming Waves to target a set card you control to destroy it. If that's obviously a spell, Jamming Waves will then check to see if you have 3 spells in grave, which will then allow you to destroy a monster your opponent controls. This can be good for getting around things such as this Nightmare Goblin, protecting the Firewall Dragon there as it doesn't target either. Hopefully you've learned something from these interactions, and best of luck with any upcoming nationals that you may be attending. I'd just like to give a big shout out to Manaflux, our sponsors, and if you want to check out our Facebook or Instagram links, they'll be along the side. Thanks for watching, guys.